Cade and Joaquin in the morning. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, the WindWaker HD. British people have hard H's. You know
what?
You know how people throw out that hard R sometimes? When British people talk, they got that hard H.
What?
Wait, do a British accent and say a word with an H in it. I'm gonna die on this fucking bridge.
I don't know how to do British accent.
Like, hey, I'm from Britain, I guess. I'm Tom Holland.
What the fuck? They become French all of a sudden.
Well, I wanted to emphasize the H.
Oh, I was telling you this shit earlier, bro.
Fuck!
Whoever, this is to the internet. Whoever in the fucking world decided, in history in general, decided that French was the love language, they are wrong.
French
is
I thought
not.
Spanish was also a love language. Well, France is like a super romantic place, right?
Like the
it's
language.
got the Louvre.
Well, yeah, the place, yes.
And the Eiffel
That's
Tower.
that's Paris, though. France
That's
isn't.
France.
But Paris is the romantic place. France is just a country.
Right, but it's all.
Paris is like the love center.
It's the same.
I mean, yeah.
Is leaving.
But the fucking French language, bro, is so ugly.
You mean French?
The French. I can see the French language.
You can, but you can also just call it French.
But in the sentence I was saying, the French.
The way that you were phrasing it, saying the French language worked because you were setting yourself up to say the French language instead of just French.
You're making my brain work too much. But the French language is like when it's spoken by a native.
Fuck.
Please
kill me.
But the French language when it's spoken by like
Stop
someone
saying
in
it.
fuck. When French is spoken by someone who speaks it natively, it's so ugly.
It's pretty. Have you seen Amelie?
Yeah, but have you heard them when they go?
That's the part that's romantic.
That's so like, dude. If I was in France, right, or if I was dating like some French girl who could speak English and French, and we were having sex,
What if she could only speak French?
then I wouldn't be dating her.
Well,
I can't
she's 35.
Oh my god, 36 first of all.
36. Why is the camera so close?
And if we were having sex and and she started to talk in French, I would be immediately turned off. Cause I don't want to hear high pitched moans, then hear like what the fuck, like I do not want to hear that. Like it's so like I'm gonna pull this shit up, bro.
Someone speaking French?
Yes, French speaker speaking French. What the fuck? Why would I look it up like that? That's so stupid.
You should have just looked up someone speaking French. Or the French language, as you love to call it.
How to sound French. Who the fuck cares? Like,
That's what you're trying to figure out.
Pourquoi vous me demandez ça?
Non, c'est pour le costume.
Super, c'est pour un film en costume?
okay, this sounds pretty good.
That's
Crap.
pretty as shit. That's a pretty language.
Quelle équipe de tournage?
Bah pour le film.
Okay, that's pretty. Then then my hate goes to the person who ever heard speak that way. Fuck you.
With all the ha ha ha.
Like who the fuck taught you to speak that way?
I think that we're also... I don't know, because the
Racist.
French...
You can say it, kid.
We're not racist. The stereotypical French accent is very oui croissant. Like that's what la quack sounds like. Encourage the
You know where I
cowardly
saw
dog.
it from?
No.
Ratatouille.
Oh yeah.
There was a scene in Ratatouille where someone was speaking French and they
It
were
was
like,
the fucking little chef guy, the little mean chef
yeah,
guy.
it was him.
He speak the French and he sounded like that.
I mean, they all speak French in the movie.
Right.
Besides Linguini. For some reason, they want to give the main fucking character not a French accent. Which I don't get.
Well, he was from America.
He was?
I think so.
Huh. Okay, now I'm curious about Linguini's character.
He's from America.
He is?
Yes.
Linguini. Ratatouille.
Why do we both say it like that?
What the fuck? You know his first name?
Pasta?
Alfredo.
Okay.
Of course his fucking name's Alfredo.
Alfredo.
That's amazing. Alright, Alfredo Linguini.
Is there a Wikipedia page?
Yes, of course.
Is there like a fan wiki of just Ratatouille?
It's Pixar Wiki
Oh, okay.
from Fandom.
I was hoping it was just Ratatouille. And like they have all the recipes that Remy makes. That's my favorite Pixar film.
Yeah, dude, my sister was telling me how she doesn't like Ratatouille.
She's wrong.
I know. She says it's boring and weird. I'm like, what?
What?
It's Pixar.
It's the one like I will say it's more like it's the closest thing Disney has done to like a character study or art film.
It's like isn't it like one of the first Pixar movies where one of the main characters is actually a human?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. It came out 2008.
Yeah, I can't think of anything before that.
Incredibles.
Oh, you're right.
My mind was like 100% agreeing with you, and then I just remembered Incredibles existed.
Where is Ratatouille from? Where is Ratatouille set? I don't fucking know. Maybe fucking Paris.
Yeah, maybe the one thing that is identifiable.
Where is... What's his name? Alfredo
Linguini.
Where is Alfredo Linguini from? After they separated, Alfredo was born and they moved to America.
Yeah, that's why he didn't have an accent.
Okay.
But he's also not like the son of the famous chef guy. He's like the nephew.
No, the son.
Huh?
Yeah.
I thought he was the nephew.
No.
Really?
Because wasn't he an old... Wasn't she, like his mom an old like fling?
We don't meet his mom.
No, but like they say something in... Yeah, son. Yeah, he's the son of what's his name?
The guy, the fat guy?
Yeah, Linguini is the son of Augustus Cousteau.
What? The other love languages are like French and... It's French, Spanish...
Canadian,
Mandarin Chinese.
Dude, I despise the Chinese language.
Why?
It gives me PTSD.
What are you talking about?
Of my old job.
Oh, okay.
Because I would constantly be yelled at in Mandarin, and it's so scary. Because you have no idea what the fuck they're saying, but it's just so much anger and passion being directed towards you. It's one of the most conflicting moments you'll ever have in your life if you get yelled at someone in Mandarin.
I don't know why this is what popped in my head while you were talking, but in my AP Euro class, we were talking about
What the fuck is that?
It's a centipede. We were talking.
Centiscorch.
We were talking about something that related to Greek gods, and we brought up Apollo. And then in my mind, I was like, "Why do we have Apollo Creed all the way back?" I was like, that's so weird. Why is Apollo Creed in like Renaissance Europe? That was my legitimate thought.
That's so fucking funny.
And it took me until they said another god for me to be like, oh.
So I watched the Travis Scott documentary a couple days ago, and it was surprisingly really good. I already heard it was really good from everyone that's already watched it, but like I was pleasantly surprised on how like put together it was.
Who is Travis Scott?
Do you not know who Travis Scott is?
No.
Are you serious?
I don't know who Travis Scott is. It's only making me think of Michael Scott, and I don't know who that is. Okay. Please don't fade away before this gets done. Please don't fade away.
Yeah.
Okay,
it fades away. That would suck if they designed it that way.
Yeah.
You know what's great about our new editing style?
That we can have long swaths of silence.
Yes. It's exactly.
And we don't have to fill every second with conversation.
Because I can just like stop. I can give myself like a mouth break for a little
just a
bit.
minute to think.
Even 2 if I wanted to.
Yeah. Well, not 2. That's a lot of silence to cut out.
Wow, he's cut 2 minutes out.
Right, but then there's also like another 4 minutes that I cut out. Each episode, as of late, has been losing about a rough 4 minutes. I cut it down to what parts I think are most entertaining. Or what is most important to understanding what the fuck is happening in the video game.
That makes sense. I didn't think about the video game part.
Yeah, it's such a minuscule aspect of the show that's fully about video games.
Yeah, because you don't even think about it. Because you just think about us and our audio and all that shit, and it makes sure we sound right. But like the footage is so important.
Yeah, this is the main thing people come here for, I think.
Real quick, before you X out of this.
Yeah.
That grappling hook does not look very good.
No, it's designed like a hand for some reason.
Yeah, and it's those like edges are just too precise. Oh shit!
That's the end of the episode.
Fuck.
We'll see y'all next time, and I'll learn how to grappling hook. Grapple.
Bye.
What's the verb version of that?
I'll learn how to grapple.
I'll learn how to grapple.
I'll learn how to use the grappling hook. I'll learn how to use the grappling hook. There.
All right, bye.